Accordingly, ghosts and spirits from the dead sometimes can communicate with a living. They can communicate with a living spiritually. But this would not be the case with some people. When they died by murder, pain and suffering will happen to them, so they seek the living that knows and gone close with them before. They will do that so that their closest person will avenge them. If their closest living failed to complete their request, then they will request the task to the second generation and the oldest child or only child to avenge them instead. The ghost will instead emotionally bond and possibly interact with them. Still spiritually but complicated. One tactic is for them to be like a living. This will help them gaining trust and getting help from you. Likely or unlikely, the child will take their request. Unlike your advisor, you can interact with them at any time, mainly with the access of their trinkets, especially their beloved item. It will anonymously spawn in a random area near you, especially with a most remote place. When discovered, you will finally see them. However, spiritual communication can be mentally unhealthy for you. Lots of effects affect your social behavior and interactions and your mental stability, so it is advised to take some breaks from interacting with them. So how do you avenge them, anyways? There are two ways.
Kill their murderer. It is what they wanted, it is what they needed. You would not try to decline their request after what they have done for you, right? Of course, you know you will end up like their murderer, getting killed by another person that will be there to avenge them. Even if you kill somebody else, because you cause the death of someone, you know you are not safe later on.
But do not worry, there is the second way, which alternatively avenges the ghost, while giving you a safer aftermath later in your life. One way is to psychologically torment the murderer. In definition, you slowly destroy their sanity and mentality without instantly killing them. This would continuously happen to them until their death had appeared to collect their damaged soul. Furthermore, the dead spirit misery will slowly decrease until it is all gone.
But you know, it is really hard to handle those requests from the ghost. So much failures to encounter and taking risk. If you are just a disappointing child like what your family says, the process of completing the task would be a bit messier. How did I know you are the disappointment of the family? It was just nothing.